Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris Byrne and today we're going to be talking about using 7-string guitars when your other guitar player is using 6. Now the riff that you just heard is from a song called Who Created Me, which is by my band Farron, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for when we release the music video for this song, if it's not out already by the time you're watching this video, of course. Now for context on today's topic, I've been interested in using a 7-string guitar ever since listening to bands like Periphery and Korn, just to name a few. Just to cut a long story short, I bought my first 7-string back in 2019, and since then I've been incorporating it into the writing for the band. Whilst my preference still probably does lie more so with the 6-string, I found the 7-string to still be a very useful writing tool. Now the challenge that came up for our band is the other guitarist Jake just didn't get on with playing a 7-string, which of course there's no problem with, we all have our own preferences after all. What it did mean for us however is we had to think of a creative solution if we were going to incorporate a 7-string into a band which normally plays 6-string. So in our case, the solution was actually pretty simple. We'd already written a few songs like Home or Suffer the Sorrow where we tuned the bottom string of the guitar down to B flat and the rest of the guitar is actually tuned to E flat standard. Alter Bridge actually uses tuning a lot as well. You can hear it on songs like Broken Wings or Come to Life, to use a few examples. Now this does come with some disadvantages. In the tuning example that I just mentioned, the 6-string is obviously missing that low E flat string which the 7-string has, so we're not both playing the same low chords, just to give an obvious example. What it does mean however for ourselves is we have to think creatively around the problem. So the most natural thing for us is I'll play like the low chunky version of a chord, Jake will play the higher version of the same chord, or you'll just take the melody line, and that for us is the most natural solution. And to a certain degree we actually feel like it gives us a sound which is unique to ourselves, so we're not both just playing the same thing as each other all the time. To show you what I mean, here's how we play the chorus from our song Home live. So this is an example of how we do it, and we personally found it was the best solution. That being said, however, there are other ways around this depending on how your band prefers to tune. As an example with Chris Broderick from Inflames, he mentions in his interview with Ola England that he actually tunes his 7-string up half a step from standard. What this means is that the bottom strings of his guitar are then matching Bjorn Galot's guitar, which are tuned to C standard. Your 6-string player may not even have the tune down at all. In the Alter Bridge song Show Me a Leader, Mark Tremonti actually has a 7-string tune down to drop G sharp. Miles Kennedy, on the other hand, still plays the song on a 6-string tuned to drop C sharp, which is still their most preferred tuning. Either way, there's plenty of ways around incorporating 7-strings or even 8-strings into your band's music, even if the other guitar player isn't so keen on using those guitars. It's worth having that discussion between yourselves to figure out what works for the best for you both, and sometimes this means you can come up with creative solutions to the problems you may face. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you did enjoy it as well. If you guys have thought of any other ways around the problem, say one of you plays an 8-string and the other plays like a 6 or a 7-string for example, I want to hear from yourselves in the comments below as well, and make sure of course you do click like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video as well. Okay, thank you.